deep inside every forest, there's a tiny secret place called the Heart Garden. It's where every animal's feelings and habits quietly begin to grow. In the Starry Forest, there lived a little squirrel named Kiki. Kiki was such a lucky little one. His mama made him nutty breakfasts, cleaned his cozy treehouse, and never asked him to do a thing. At first, Kiki loved it. But slowly, he became a bit lazy, sometimes told little lies, and even stole a few nuts that weren't his. One morning, Kiki woke up early for the first time. He stretched, yawned, and said, The forest smells so fresh today." He hopped out for a walk and soon reached the garden near his treehouse. The sunlight danced on the leaves, but in one corner, something looked strange. There were plants he'd never seen before, dark leaves, twisting vines, and tiny thorns. Kiki tilted his head. This spot used to have flowers." Then, a gentle voice said, "Those are weeds, my dear." Kiki turned around. An old gray rabbit stood there, holding a little shovel. "I'm the gardener," said the rabbit kindly. "And these weeds are not ordinary ones. They're called laziness, dishonesty, and pride." Kiki blinked. "What? Weeds have names?" The old rabbit nodded. "Yes. Every time you're lazy, or tell a lie, or think you don't need to change, they grow a little stronger. If you want your garden to bloom again, you must pull them out yourself." Kiki frowned a little. "But I've never pulled weeds before." The rabbit smiled. "Then today's a perfect day to start." Kiki took a deep breath, grabbed the dark vine with both paws, and pulled. He slipped, got dirt on his face, but didn't give up. Almost got it. And finally, pop! The first weed came out. The rabbit chuckled softly. "Well done. That was laziness." Next, Kiki found a glowing silvery blue vine, the live vine. It shimmered like moonlight on water. Kiki touched it gently and whispered, "I'm sorry. I lied to my friends and to myself." The vine turned into tiny sparkles, floating softly into the air. The whole forest seemed brighter. But then came the last weed, the pride vine. It was huge and thick, wrapping around Kiki's feet and tail. No matter how hard he pulled, it wouldn't budge. Frustrated, he cried, "I can do it myself. I don't need help." The rabbit's voice came gently through the wind. "Some roots grow too deep, child. They don't need strength. They need humility and help." Kiki looked up. The rabbit was holding out his paw. Kiki hesitated, then slowly reached out his own. The moment their paws touched, a golden light burst around them. The vines shattered into glimmers of light and drifted up toward the stars. Kiki gasped. The whole garden had changed. Colorful flowers bloomed everywhere, and the sunlight poured through the trees. The old rabbit smiled. "See? When you clear your heart's garden, with love and courage, the flowers will bloom on their own." That evening, Kiki and the rabbit sat side by side on a wooden log, watching the golden sunset fade. Kiki whispered softly, "Thank you. I feel lighter now." Night gently covered the forest. Kiki looked up at the sparkling sky and smiled. The rabbit said quietly, "Each star you see up there is a bad habit you've pulled away." It became light to guide your heart. The wind sighed through the trees. The garden glowed softly in the dark. Kiki closed his eyes and smiled. He knew tomorrow would be a brand new beginning.